everyone, it's Hungry Masha. Today we continue our series of cheap versus expensive videos and we are going to try strudel. Are you ready? Let's go! Go, 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 go. I decided to hold the microphone closer today because last time there was some problems with the sound, so I hope that it looks fine with the microphone. If you are not subscribed to my channel and you have not seen my cheap versus expensive videos yet, I recommend that you watch them later because they are very useful and interesting, especially if you are going to Budapest soon. In these videos I usually try the same dish in a cheap and in an expensive restaurant. And then I compare them and decide whether it's worth overpaying. In this video I decided to change the rules because I think that when you come to a nice restaurant you are usually influenced by the atmosphere and you are probably ready to pay more, or vice versa, you are stricter if you know that the price is higher. So in this video I got 2 strudels and tasted them at home with my husband. He did not know the price and he was judging only by taste and by the look of the strudels. I hope that these results will be more unbiased. Strudel is an Austrian dish, but you know that Austria and Hungary used to be the same empire for a long time and their cuisines are related to a big extent. In Hungary, strudel is called Rétes. For the cheap strudel I went to Retesbolt 1926, located in Vas Street in the 8th district of Budapest. In my previous video about new street food spots in Budapest, I went to the street to try Hungarian noodles nakedly in the place called Nakedlish. Retesbolt 1926 is located right next door. In Retesbolt 1926 they have mostly sweet strudels with apples, cherry, poppy seeds, cottage cheese, but also a salty strudel with cabbage. I ordered an apple strudel for takeaway and a coffee because I wanted to sit down and assess the interior of this place. It looks very retro, but I like such places because I feel that they have history and traditions. I paid 800 forint, or a bit more than €2, for one strudel. After having my coffee, I headed straight to get an expensive strudel in the Budapest Strudel House. When you hear this name, the first Budapest Strudel House, you might think that this is the place to try the strudel. So let's check it. It is located in the 6th October Street in the 5th district of Budapest. It's a busy touristy street. It's located not far from the Liberty Square and St. Stephen's Cathedral. I ordered the strudels online. You can choose the different sizes of boxes. Minimum you can order 3 strudels for 3,000 forints. I got an apple strudel for our degustation, a poppy seed strudel and a cherry strudel. It was the first time when I went to the Budapest Strudel House. It's not only a cafe, it's a proper restaurant. They make other Hungarian dishes. I have never been there, so I can't tell you anything about their cuisine. It doesn't look like a fancy restaurant, but the prices are quite high. When I came there, my order was ready because I ordered it by a certain time. In the Budapest Strudel House, you can either order strudel for takeaway, as I did, or you can have it in the restaurant with a coffee. If you prefer to have it right there, you will pay 3,300 forint or €8 for one portion of strudel, and there will be just one flavor. The strudels are served with whipped cream. In the Hungarian restaurants they always add service fee that goes from 10 to 15%, so be ready to pay more. I got my order and went straight back home to try strudels while they are still fresh. Although in the Budapest Strudel House they promise that the strudels will be fresh for 24 hours at room temperature and for 48 hours in the fridge. Let's see how I unpacked my strudels and how we tasted them. First I will do strudel unpacking. Let's see what we have inside. This is the cheap strudel. It's packed like this. I will put it on a blue plate. And now strudel from Strudel House. You see that it has a nice back. And it's packed like this. I think it's very nice if you go to your friends to take it with you. You can also order bigger packs, like I think 6, 12 strudels. Let's see what we have inside. This is apple one. I put it on a white plate. And we also have poppy seed and cherry strudels. This is cherry. We will try it later after tasting apple strudels. And the poppy seed. Sebastian, today we got 2 strudels. One was bought in a fancy shop, and the other one in like small local cafe. First, you should assess how they look like. What can you tell about them?
Well, I think this one looks a bit more brown than this one. This one's a bit lighter on the outside. So this has a little bit nicer exterior, I think. Looking at the interior, they look very similar. They look very strudely both. I think this one looks slightly nicer on the outside. I like the fact it's more evenly brown and this one's a bit light in places.
It makes sense. I agree with you about this. Now let's taste. Which one do you want to taste first?
I'll start with the appealing looking one. So look. They're very tasty. Nice balance of fruit, spices. It's actually very convincing. So this is definitely very good. I'm gonna try the other one. Let's have a little look. So, yeah, this looks very similar. It's also good. Neither of them are bad actually. This one is a little bit less spiced, I would say. So it's got a taste of baked apples, but there's less spice, and here there was some sort of other, I think raisin or something, I don't know, there's something else mixed in. This one is much more just straight baked apple, I think.
Which one do you think costs more?
I would have said that this one was the better one, so I guess this is the one I would have expected to cost more. Not that expensive things are always better, but this one just felt like a little bit more sophisticated.
Okay,
So
let me try as well. I know their price, of course, because I bought them. But it's interesting to see how they taste like.
I also thought the dough was better on this one. Marginally.
Okay.
If you think the same about the spicy. This one definitely has more spice to it.
Yeah, I think I prefer this one as well. It looks better for me. There are more spices, and I like the apples. They are probably softer.
Yeah, I think overall it's just a little bit better in terms of overall technique, I would say.
So this one was more expensive.
Really, this is the fancy shop?
Yeah, this is fancy one. This is like local one nearby. I bought it nearby, not far from my place.
Interesting. Well, the local people then you'll go to.
So you see, price does not always mean that it will be better. We decided to try 2 other strudels from Budapest Strudel house. One with poppy seed and the other one with cherry.
I'm excited about the one with cherry. I like cherry ones.
Okay, I will cut you a piece.
It looks good.
It looks good. You see,
Yeah,
it's a lot of
cherries. Yeah.
cherries. Maybe the cherry one is better.
Let's give it a go.
And, yeah, I will try it as well.
You know, I don't like the dough.
Yeah, the dough is not actually very good. It's It's like very...
Too chewy, wet or something.
Yeah, very wet.
No, I don't think it's spiced that brilliantly either. It looked quite good, but it's very medium. I wouldn't... It's not bad. They're both quite... I mean...
Do you want to try the poppies? I know.
I'll try a bit of poppies.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not bad or anything, but they're not as good as they can be.
Yeah, but if you can get it cheaper, why?
Yeah, you could definitely... I think you can get cheaper and better, yeah. Look, poppy seed. It's pretty good. I like the poppy seed one.
I like the poppy seed paste, but the same problem with the dough.
Same problem with the dough, yeah.
Yeah, it's not like crispy. I think strudel should be crispier.
And for the cherry one, I don't really like the cherry paste either. I mean, it's not bad, but I've had much better cherry paste, I think.
Our verdict is that the expensive strudel was not better than the cheap one. So once again, you don't have to overpay to get good food in Budapest. I have tried strudels in many places, not only in Budapest but also in Vienna, and I should say that I would have been very disappointed if I got a wet strudel for almost 10 euro. Of course, I don't say that you should not visit the Budapest Strudel house. It's a nice place, probably they have very good cuisine, but don't be disappointed if you were waiting for something different. I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet. Many more interesting videos are coming soon. It was your Hungry Masha. See you soon.